Guys, welcome back to World Illuminate 11 on this Thursday, the 11th of November. I hope you're having a great day and welcome if it is your first time checking out my channel. And if it is your first time checking out the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. You are very welcome here. So it's a powerful day today. We have the 1111 power and energy, and that is just really there to help us to move forward as well on our path, on our ascension path, to move forward as well into our new beginnings. So it's about really sort of keeping your thoughts positive. And I talked about these things in the little video that I did earlier, which I did out in nature, and that was absolutely beautiful. Now it's all gray, but I managed to spend a couple of hours outside, and the sun was shining, and it was just absolutely stunning. And I really felt as well the power of this day and that connection as well to the angels and also to myself, just really grounding myself as well. So you're being encouraged to do things for you as well today, and and to really connect with your inner power as well, and to keep your thoughts positive. So do check out that little video that I did earlier, because that was talking more about that 1111 energy as well that we're in today. So what we're going to do for this video, we are bringing in a Pickapile, which I haven't done for a few weeks now. So we are going to bring in a Pickapile, and it is about finding out what you need to know about this day, the 1111 portal day. So what do you need to know in relation to this day? So we've got three crystals for the piles. Pile number one is the rose quartz, which is all about unconditional love and opening the heart. And then pile number two is the celestite, which is about, spiritual connection, the connection to the angels as well. And we've got the amethyst, which is also about intuition and clarity and, psychic ability. So take a peek which of these three is calling to you today. Pile one, rose quartz, pile two, celestite, or pile three is the amethyst. And what we're going to do, we're bringing in a few decks today. So we're going to use the Work Your Light Oracle to get a card for you, the Divine Feminine, and then we'll move on to the next card. So we'll start with the Work Your Light Oracle. So thank you, angels, for pile number one. What message is coming through for the Divine Feminine straight out there? And then thank you, angels, for pile number two. What message is coming through for the Divine Feminine for pile number two? Wow, really jumping out here. So that's for pile number two. And then thank you, angels. What message is coming through for the Divine Feminine for pile number three? What message is coming through for the Divine Feminine? Thank you, angels. There we go. So I've got a few that have three cards. So it was literally 1, 2, 3. So that's for the Divine Feminines. Oh, it's actually 4 for this one. Okay. And then for the Divine Masculines, we are using the Starseed Oracle. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know for pile number one? What's going on with the Divine Masculines for pile number one? So I've got a few cards that have come out here. So that's for the Divine Masculine. And then thank you, angels, for the Divine Masculine for pile number two. Okay, so nearly failed those. So that's for pile number two. And then thank you, angels, for the Divine Masculine for pile number three. What do we need to know for the Divine Masculine for pile number three? Okay, so these are the cards. And then we are going to bring in a Divine Feminine Oracle message as well. So thank you, angels, for the Divine Feminine for pile number one. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminine for pile number one? One card. And then thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminine for pile number two? What do we need to know for the Divine Feminine for pile number two? One card as well. Perfect. And thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the Divine Feminine for pile number three? One card as well. Amazing. Okay, so then we are going to bring in the power of surrender as well, to see what you're being asked to surrender on this day with this powerful energy of the 1111. So thank you, angels. What message is coming through for pile number one? What do we need to surrender for pile number one? Thank you, angels. What is there to surrender for pile number one? What is there to surrender? Thank you, angels, for pile number one. Okay, so we've got a card. And then thank you, angels, for pile number two. What is there to surrender? Well, another one card. And then for pile number three, thank you, angels. What is there to surrender for pile number 3? What is there to surrender? Okay, great. Wow, one card as well. Right, and then we are going to bring in a message for the journey from the Soul Connections, Twin Flame, Soul Connections when two hearts meet. So thank you, angels. What message is coming through for pile number 1? They really jumped out there. And then thank you, angels. What message is coming through for the journey for pile number 2? What message is coming through for the journey for pile number 2? Thank you, angels. One card. And thank you, angels. What message is coming through for the journey for pile number 3? 2 cards. Okay. Right. We are nearly there. And then we're bringing in as well the manifesting, the Moonology Manifesting cards. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for pile number 1? Okay. And for pile number 2? Thank you, angels. Wow. For pile number 2. And then thank you, angels, for pile number 3. What do we need to know for pile number 3? 1 card. Okay. And what we're going to do to finish off, we're going to bring in a message as well from your Divine Masculine using the Silence deck. So the question is, what do we need to know? So what do we need to know, thank you, angels, on this day of the 11/11 portal? What message is coming through for the Divine Masculine, from the Divine Masculine for pile number 1? Wow, really jumping out there. So we've got those ones and this one, okay? And then thank you, angels. What message is coming through from the Divine Masculine for pile number 2? What message is coming through from the Divine Masculine for pile number 2? Is there any other message from the Divine Masculine? Okay. Right, so for pile number 2, a few cards there. And then thank you, angels. What message is coming through on this day of this powerful day? What message is coming through from the Divine Masculine for pile number 3? Wow. So a few cards have jumped out here. Right. Okay, so that is all the cards. So we've got quite a few cards for each deck, but it's going to give us quite a bit of information about what you need to know today. So this is for pile number 1. And this is for pile number 2 and for pile number 3. So all 3 piles, which of these 3 is calling to you today? We're going to find out what you need to know in relation to your journey on this day, on this powerful day of the 11/11 portal. Right. So the first one was the question was from the Work Your Light Oracle for you, the Divine Feminine. So the first card that we have here is with the Heathers, I think it says, with the Heathers, and it says deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So really powerful, you know, this is also about this portal. You can see that there's a portal there, and this is about you, the Divine Feminine as well. So this is showing you that, you know, this is about deep love. This is about that deep love that you are opening up to as you move more towards unconditional love. You know, it's no longer that sort of love that is about conditions and about, you know, just sort of the love that you've learned from society, but you're now understanding the deeper love that is all about unconditional love as well. And you are feeling that deep love is all that you have for your Divine Masculine, and you're letting that deep love be the guide when it comes to your journey. And that is what is helping you to walk through this portal as well, this portal that is leading you to your new beginnings, because you are operating more from this place of love, and that is what is guiding you to keep moving forward. So really powerful that has come out. And then the cards that came out from the Starseed Oracle for your Divine Masculine. Wow, there were a few cards that jumped out for your Divine Masculine here. So the first card that came out is Align Your Life. So this is what is going on. There was only 1 card for you, but for your Divine Masculine, the card is what is not aligned or needs to change. So this is showing you that your Divine Masculine is currently working on releasing the things that are not aligned with the person that they're becoming. You know, the things that are not aligned or the things that need to change in their life. So they're working on releasing those things so that they can be able to move forward towards you, to move forward as well towards that and walk through that portal as well, and be in the place of having that deep love as well, and focusing on that unconditional love that they have for you, their divine feminine. So they are working on releasing the things that are not aligned so that they can be able to move forward towards you and forward as well in their own life. So they are working on releasing the things that need to go. And then the next card that came out for the divine masculines is the Council of Light, and it says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. So you're being shown here that your divine masculine has got, the helpers in the subtle realm, in the subtle realms. They've got the spirit guides, the angels, they have the ascended masters. They're not moving through this journey alone. They have the help that they need. Everything that is going on in relation to their life is divinely orchestrated. So they're being guided on their journey, being guided on what they need to release. That's why there's the question of what is not aligned, what needs to change in your life, so that they can be able to leave those things behind, to be able to move forward towards that life that they are truly meant to live. So they are being guided by their Council of Light. And then the next card that came out as well is the Mirror. And it says, who or what is triggering you? So really powerful here. This is really powerful about the love and the connection that you have with your divine masculine as well. This card came out for your divine masculine. So this is about that mirroring that happens between the two of you as well. Where you trigger your divine masculine, they trigger you. And it's all about that mirroring, which is all about helping each other to heal. So the divine masculines are really working to find out, when they get triggered, why it is affecting them that way, learning to release the things and realize that this is actually about them, that they need to heal, they need to go through these lessons to be able to come out on the other side. So they are sort of beginning to understand that this is now about them working on themselves to be able to move forward towards the life that they truly desire, and work on healing themselves as well when they get triggered, when they see what is going on. And also it's about them understanding that this journey is there to help them as well to move forward on their path, to help them to learn the lessons that they need to learn. And then the next card that came out is the Star Mother for the divine masculines, and it says, how can you mother yourself? So this is about the divine masculine really working on self-love, the things, maybe the love that they never had, as a child, in their own life, they are now working on how they can actually mother themselves, because they are also learning self-love on this journey. They're learning to love themselves, to release the things that they've always had, they've learned all their life about not being able to really feel their feelings and, and look after themselves. They are releasing all that, releasing addictions, releasing the things that no longer serve them, so that they can really get into that place of loving themselves. So they are going through this time of learning on how to mother themselves as well. Really powerful that has come out. And the last card that came out is the Leap. And this is about them taking that leap of faith towards you, their divine feminine, towards their new beginnings. And it says, you go first, the universe will catch you. So your divine masculine is really wanting to take that leap of faith. They are being guided to take that leap of faith towards the life that they are truly meant to live, towards you as well, their divine feminine. And they're being shown by the Council of Light, by their spirit guides, that the more that they need to be the one to take that first step as well, to make the changes in their life, to take that step towards their divine feminine, to take that first step towards that life that they truly desire. And when they do take that step, the universe is there to catch them. So they're going through this time of learning a lot of things about themselves, the things that they need to release, that the mirroring, the lessons, it's all about learning lessons so that they can be able to move forward to the life that they truly desire. And they are also learning that they need to be the one to take that step, to take that leap of faith to that life that they truly desire, so that the universe can catch them and really move them forward to where they're truly meant to be. So they are thinking about taking that leap of faith, and they are really sort of working on themselves, looking after themselves as well, to help them to be able to move forward on their journey. And then the cards that came out as well for you, the divine feminine, is the goddess Hestia. It says, the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. So this is about you going within, you know, finding that inner peace within, finding that love and that joy within yourself, realizing and understanding that it is not about what is going on the outside world. Everything starts from within. And when you go within, when you have that peace within, then that is what is then reflected in the world around you or in your outside world. So it's about you going within to find that sanctuary, so that even if there are crazy things happening in the world, they don't affect you because you already have that peace within. So really powerful as well. This is about you going within to find that peace as a divine feminine. So the card that has come out about you know, what to surrender, especially with the power of this day, it says surrender your ego. So I really feel that this is also a message in relation to your divine masculine. And you know, this is for you, this will be about letting go of the fears, you know, the things that are holding you back, because the ego brings in the fear. You know, when you start thinking about the what ifs of the future, what if this doesn't happen, you know, that's the ego coming in. So you're being asked to surrender your ego, to let go of your ego. But this is also about your divine masculine surrendering their ego, the fears that hold them back from releasing the things that they need to release in their life, from changing their life, you know, moving away from the things that they need to move away from, so that they can be able to move forward towards the life that they truly desire. And it says, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So you're being asked to focus on gratitude. You know, be grateful for all the things that you have in your life, and, you know, and just operate from that place of really being humble, and, you know, and really sort of working towards, you know, by operating more from a place of love as well in your heart, from the heart, and also just really being there to let go of the fears, because the fears are what holds you back. So you're being asked to surrender your ego. And then the cards that came out in relation to your journey. So the first card that came out is challenges. And it says, all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So you're being shown here that, you know, you may be going through challenges on your journey, separation, or, you know, no communication with your divine masculine. But you're being shown here, but that, you know, these can be overcome together, and you and your divine masculine are working together. You know, on the 5D realm, you're both working together to help to move things forward in relation to your journey. So powerful that that has come out, and you will get through these challenges and be able to rekindle that love that you have together. And it says every relationship has magical moments that can be rekindled. So the angels are showing you here that your journey is going to be rekindled. You are going to have the chance to get back together again, get through the challenges that are maybe happening in relation to your journey, and rekindle that love, you know, and that connection as well on the 3D. So you are being shown here that that your relationship is moving towards the time of being rekindled, and that is going to lead in you rejoicing as well. So you're being shown that you have a chance to celebrate that is coming in. You know, this power of this day is helping to move things forward, to help to move both you and your divine masculine past those challenges, by releasing the ego for both of you, which is what brings in the fears that cause the challenges, so that you can be able to move through that portal into your new beginnings, for your divine masculine to take that leap of faith towards you, their divine feminine. And that is going to result in the rekindling of your relationship, and also in both of you rejoicing. Embrace your loving connection and rejoice. So you are going to have that time to rejoice in relation to your journey. And then the cards that came out from the Moonology cards. So the first card that came out is the last quarter moon in Cancer, and it says take a breather. So you're being asked to take a breather here, to just breathe, you know, and Feel the power of that of this day sort of coming in when you take those 3 deep breaths and let it all out. Release the fear, release the the sort of anxiety that comes in, and you can do that by breathing. So you're being asked to breathe as well today. And then the next card that came out is the last quarter moon in Leo, and it says lighten up. So it says lighten up. So you're being asked to lighten up here. The angels are saying lighten up and trust that everything is exactly as it is meant to be in relation to your journey, and everything is moving forward. So you're being asked to trust and to lighten up and to know that it is all moving forward, and all the things that you desire are coming in, because your divine masculine is working on releasing the things that they need to release so that they can be able to move forward towards you. And then the cards that came out from your divine masculine. So the first card that came out is, you are a part of me. I can always feel you. So your divine masculine is saying during this time of silence, they can always feel you. And they're letting you know that you are a part of them. So they can always feel you. And they're also saying, my heart is always with you. So they're letting you know that their heart is always with you. Even if, you may think, oh, maybe they've forgotten about me, those fears coming in, you're being asked to release those and know that your divine masculine's heart is always with you. And they're also saying, I am learning who I am. So your divine masculine is currently learning who they are, so that, and releasing what needs to go, to align their life so that they can be able to move forward towards you. So really powerful messages coming through for pile number 1. Your divine masculine is learning what they need to learn and doing what they need to do. They're being guided so that they can be able to move forward, to take that leap of faith towards you. So you're being asked to continue to move forward, to focus on that deep love, that unconditional love that you have in your heart for your divine masculine, and to let that lead the way and not fear, to let that be what takes you through this portal with the power of this powerful day of 11:11. Focus on the love, and that is what is going to bring in that rekindling of your journey and rejoicing as well. And in the meantime, you're being asked to breathe, to trust, and to lighten up and really be in the place of enjoying your life, knowing that great things are coming in for you at the right time. So that's for pile number 1, beautiful messages. And then for pile number 2, which is the Celestite. So the message that's coming through for you, the divine feminine. So let's have a look here. Just make sure. So there are 2 cards for the divine feminine. So the first card is, you are not alone. So the angels are saying to you, divine feminine, you are not alone. I have something that's kind of like itching me here. You are not alone. And it says isolation, physical connection, and community. So you're being shown that you are not alone. You are always connected to the angels. You're connected to your divine masculine as well. It's like you are always connected. There is that energetic, you can see there, that's like that energetic connection that is there between you and your divine masculine. So you are always together. You are not alone. So if you're feeling that you may be feeling like you are alone on this journey, know that you are not alone. Your divine masculine is always with you. And, and you also have soul family around you. You have soul family there to guide you and help you. So it's about realizing that even if you may be in isolation or in solitude, this is to help you grow, but you are not alone. And the next card that came out for you, the divine feminine, it says star bathing, and it says light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. So this is showing that you're going through this time of activation as well, especially with this powerful day of the 11:11 portal. This is all about that activation to help you to move forward as well on your ascension path. So you are going through this time of activation, and that is what is going to help you to keep moving forward on your journey as well. So your light body is what is being activated to help you to move forward on your ascension path. So really powerful that has come out. And then the cards that came out for your divine masculine. So there were 2 cards. The first one is unbound, and it says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So really powerful that has come out for your divine masculine. This is showing you that they are in this place of getting unbound in their own life. They're releasing soul patterns and contracts. That's about releasing karmic situations, karmic endings coming in to help to free them, so that they become unbound, so that they can be able to move forward towards their new life, towards you, their divine feminine. They're also releasing past lives, the things that they may have brought into this life that cause fear from the past lives. They're working on releasing this so that they can be free to be with you. So this is what is going on as your divine masculine is working on themselves. They're working on releasing the things that are holding them back, so that they can be free to move forward towards you. And then the other card that came out is Dance with Life, and that's for the divine masculine. And it says, do something to change your energy. So this is about your divine masculine working on making changes in their own life. Realizing that the life that they're living, it's just not really helping their energy to move. They're not feeling free in themselves. Dancing is about freedom. You can see that person dancing there, that's about freedom and feeling free. So they're working on becoming unbound, and they're working on finding that freedom in their life, so that they can dance with life and do the things that they truly enjoy, rather than sort of feeling trapped in a situation in which they really feel they're not happy, and it's just not there to help them. It's just not where they're truly meant to be. So they're working on releasing these things from their lives, so that they can be able to be free to dance with life and to enjoy life and to move forward towards the life that they're truly here to live. And then the cards that came out for you, the divine feminine, is Freya, and it says, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So really powerful. This is about you sort of standing in your power and, spending your time wisely, rather than doing certain things just for the sake of doing them, or, doing things because they please other people, or, things that are not truly coming from your heart. You are now getting into that place of really saying yes when something is just that yes that comes through from your heart. When it's sort of like a maybe, I don't quite know, or it's a no coming from your heart, then it's about you not going for those things and just really doing the things that light you up inside. So this is about you spending your time wisely, doing the things that really bring the joy out, that come from that place that brings joy out of you, the things that you truly enjoy doing as well. And then the cards that came out from the surrender cards for you and for your divine masculine is surrender to inner peace. And this really makes sense as well for your divine masculine, because they're trying to become unbound, to free themselves, to dance with life and find that freedom, which helps them to find that inner peace. Because when they're trapped in a situation in which they feel like they are in a cage or in a prison, there is no inner peace there, because they're not happy in the situation. So they are working on finding that inner peace. That's why they are looking to find ways of walking away from situations that they're in. And this is also about you finding inner peace. Find inner peace in the knowledge that your journey is moving forward. Your divine masculine is doing what they need to do so that they can be able to find that freedom and move forward towards you. So you're being asked to focus on your life, on doing the things that bring you joy, the things that you have that holy hell yes to, and and find your peace. Find your peace in knowing that, that your journey is moving forward, because you are getting into the place of having that inner peace and enjoying your life. And it says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So really, really powerful, especially on this powerful day of this full of the 11:11 portal. You're being asked to take that time to go within, connect with your inner world, and just meditate, go out in nature, just do something that helps you to connect with that inner peace. And the more you are in that place of having that peace, the more you are actually helping your journey to move forward, as I said, because you are in that place of just really relaxing on this journey. You're not in anxiety and panic about the journey, and that is helping your divine masculine as well to move forward towards that inner peace. And and your life will flow more easily as well when you have the inner peace. So really beautiful. So the cards that came out in relation to your journey. So the card is moment. So really powerful. This is showing you see, there's a couple of hands holding on to each other there. That's showing you that you are going to have that moment to share with your divine masculine. That moment is coming in for you two to hold hands and share that time together and talk to each other, and and really express the way that you feel. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner. So, this can be about you thinking positive thoughts about the time that you spent with your divine masculine as well, rather than focusing on the negative things that bring you down and cause you more fear. You're being asked to focus on the things that, bring you joy and that help to uplift your spirits as well, and to be grateful for those moments. And when you are grateful, you are actually bringing in that positive energy. But it's also showing you that you are going to have that moment to get together and be able to talk and and enjoy each other's company as well. And then the cards that came out from the manifesting cards, Moonology Manifestation cards. The first card is the first quarter moon in Aquarius, and it says trust the universe. So really powerful. This is why you're being asked to find your inner peace by trusting the universe, trusting that your journey is moving forward as it is meant to. The creator is there to bring you in that moment to share together, that communication, that reunion, union at the right time, and everything is happening to help things to move forward on your journey. So you're being asked to trust the universe and find inner peace in your present life and know that things are moving forward. Really powerful. And the next card that came out is the first quarter moon in Scorpio, and it says release your blocks. So whatever may be blocking you, whether they're fears, whether they are, whatever it is, they may be blocks within your chakras. It's about working on yourself to release those things that are sort of blocking you from finding that inner peace. So you're being asked to release the blocks. And then the cards that came out from your divine masculine. So there were a few messages here. Let's see the cards that have come out. So the first cards that came out is I'm hurting inside and need time alone. So your divine masculine is letting you know here that they are hurting inside. This is why there was the card for them needing to find inner peace, needing to be unbound as well and to dance with life. There is a lot that's going on within them and they are hurting inside. This is why they're needing that time alone to really process things and release the pain and the fears that are holding them, in that prison, so that they can find that inner peace. So they're letting you know this today. And they're also saying, I'm not sleeping very well, which really makes sense. If they are hurting inside, there's a lot that's going on in their mind and they're not sleeping very well. So they're letting you know this. And that is why the card came through as well about surrendering to inner peace, that they want to be in that place of dancing with life as well, to feel free in their life, because right now they're feeling trapped in a way, with the pain or the hurting that's happening inside and not being able to sleep very well. And then the next card that came out is I am processing my feelings. So that's what they're working on. They're processing their feelings and they're trying to understand this journey. They're trying to understand their life. They're trying to understand a lot of things. They're processing how they are actually feeling in themselves as well. Maybe even dealing with things, feelings that they haven't dealt with from the past. So there's quite a lot going on, but they're processing their feelings, which is a good thing, because as they process their feelings, it helps them to open up to really moving forward as well on their journey. So this is why they're saying I need that time alone, because that time alone is a time for processing for them. And then they're also saying I am focused on work. So they may be focused on work right now. Maybe that's what they may be doing, like during the day, focusing on work to try and not think about things too much. And then when they get to the evening, that's when things sort of get on top of them. they have the sleepless nights because there's all these feelings that they need to process that they may actually be avoiding when they are working, focusing on work. So that this is what is going on with your divine masculine. But they're also saying, I'm starting to believe. So there is definitely a change that is going on with them. This is why they're going through this time of processing feelings. They're starting to believe. They're starting to believe that there is something more and amazing going on with this connection that they have with you, their divine feminine. They're starting to believe that they deserve to have a life in which they feel free, a life in which they can dance with life and, and have inner peace. They're starting to believe that, they truly want to be with you, their divine feminine. So that's why they're going through this time of processing feelings and releasing the things that they need to release so that they can be free to move forward towards you and and be able to tell you how they feel as well. And you are going to have that moment to get together to do that. That's the message that's coming through. So you're being asked for pile number 2 to really focus on finding inner peace and and to trust that everything is moving forward. The universe and the angels, they've got your divine masculine. They are guiding your divine masculine to help them to process their feelings, to help them to know that there is more to life than the life of being like in prison that they're in, and helping them to want to find that that freedom so that they can be able to dance with life, to dance with you as well, their divine feminine, to move forward towards that life that really lights them up as well inside. So really powerful messages for pile number 2 as well. So it's a bit of a long one today, but this is for pile number 3 now. So the cards that came out for you, the divine feminine. So I just need to check with these Starseed and so these are for you, the divine feminine, because the Starseed Oracle and this one, they're almost the same. So I just make sure. And the Work Your Light Oracle. So these are the Work Your Light Oracle for you, the divine feminine. So the first card that came out is the Deep Cellular Healing. And it says Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. So divine feminine, you are going through this time of healing, especially with this power of this 1111 portal as well. It's resulting in deep cellular healing happening for you, but both physical and emotional healing as well. So you are healing during your sleep, but you're also healing physically. There may be certain things that are going on with you. You may be feeling ascension symptoms as well, maybe to do with your divine masculine as well. So you're going through this time of that cellular healing for physical and emotional healing. And then the next card that came out for you, the divine feminine, is Loosen Your Grip. And it says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So, this is what you're learning now on your journey, that, this twin flame journey is really a journey about, moving forward on your ascension path, moving forward towards the creator, unconditional love. It's about letting God in all areas of your life. You are learning that it's about releasing the things that no longer serve you. That can be addictions or things that you've been using as coping mechanisms in relation to your life for so long, because that's all that you knew. But you're working on releasing those things that are associated with fear and letting God in, moving forward on your ascension path as well. So you are loosening your grip from the things that no longer serve you, releasing the things that need to go to help you to move forward on your journey. And then the next card that came out is Child of the Cosmos. So you are a child of the cosmos, and the intelligence of the universe lies within you. What a beautiful card. So you're being reminded here that the intelligence of the universe lies within you. The creator, the power of the creator, the divine power is within you. It's about you connecting with your inner world and really sort of connecting, with that power, with your heart as well, because that is where you feel that connection as you let God in, as you let that divine power in by releasing the fears, the things that no longer serve you. You remember who you are as well. You remember your power, and you remember that the intelligence of the universe lies within you. And that's about you really being the creator of your life as well. You start focusing on positive thinking and, realizing that you have the power to create your life. So you're working on releasing the fears and really connecting with that power of the universe, of the creator that is within you. And then the last card that came out is Fall into My Arms. And it says surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. So this is really powerful as well. This is about surrender. So, as you learn to work with the universe, with the creator, you're understanding that you need to just surrender, especially in relation to your journey or in relation to anything else that you may be asking for. You give it to the universe and you surrender and trust that it is all coming in at the right time for you. So this is about you surrender. That's about falling into the arms of the creator and trusting that you are being guided, that everything is being brought into your life at the right time. So really, really powerful. This is about you surrendering and giving it all to the creator, to the universe. And then the cards that came out for your divine masculine, for the divine masculine. So there were a few cards that have come out here. Wow. So the first card that came out is, okay, we'll start with this one. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So this is for their divine masculine. They are starting to think to themselves, how am I dimming my light? They're being asked as well, are you about dimming their light? How they've been dimming their light to fit into the 3D matrix, into society, into the way others think, their friends, their family. It is about them walking away from this. So that's what they are working on right now, to walk away from dimming their light, from dimming their light and fitting in with what a society says and the 3D matrix, to really move away from this. So this is what they're working on right now, to not dim their light, to just fit in, to really realize that they are here to do bigger things and that they need to be able to do those things or to live the life that they truly meant to live. They need to walk away from dimming their light and to really stand on their own path. And the next card that came out is Awakening. So this is what they're now doing. They're realizing they need to not dim their light and they're going through their awakening. And it says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So your divine masculine is now moving away from that dimming their light to fit in with society and now going through their awakening. And they are moving towards this new way of being, releasing that old them that that was used to dimming their light and fitting in with the crowd and society and other people's beliefs and thoughts, and they're moving away, moving into the new them. So they're going through a transformation, going through an awakening that is helping them to move forward towards a new way of being. Really powerful. And the last card that came out is Breathing a New Age. And it says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this is really powerful as well for the divine masculines, especially when they had the card about awakening and moving into a new way of being. And now it's about dreaming a new world into being. So that's about the divine masculines moving forward towards, this new way of being, this new world, the new earth that is coming in as we go through this time of ascension. So this is about them moving forward towards their mission, towards the life that they're destined to live, towards you as well, their divine feminine. And they are birthing a new creation of the life, of their new life as well, releasing the old, moving forward towards their new life. So really powerful, and they're dreaming a new world into being. They're dreaming the life that they truly desire. They're dreaming that future with you, their divine feminine, creating that in their mind, because this in their thoughts, because this is what they truly desire as well. So really powerful that has come out. And the card that came out for you, the divine feminine, is I don't know how to pronounce that, but it says the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. So this is really powerful. This is about you having that power to make every moment sacred in your life. That's about you always connecting with love, always connecting with your inner world, connecting with the creator, with the angels, to make every moment sacred, living in the present moment, not worrying about the past or the future, but living your life in this present moment, finding and living it by doing the things that are really aligned with the person that you are becoming as well, the person that you're becoming who is on their spiritual path. And everything is material for my liberation, and that brings you that liberation. You find that freedom as well when you really sort of do the things that are really aligned with who you truly are, or your true authentic self, and as you grow as well on your path. And then the cards that came out from the power of surrender, this is for both you and your divine masculine. It's surrender to effortlessness. So this is really powerful. This is about, surrendering as well. I think that was the cards that came out as well for you, the divine feminine, from the Work Your Light Oracle. If I am not mistaken, let's have a look. There was the card about surrender. If I'm not sure where I put it now, but there was the card about surrender. Anyway, I've got so many cards here. Yes, this was the card about surrender as well. So this is really powerful that this has come out, and it says stop pushing so hard. So you're being asked to surrender when it comes to your journey, to really surrender and trust. You don't need to push hard or to try and control anything, especially in relation to this journey. Everything is working out as it is meant to. Your divine masculine is going through their time of awakening, and they're moving forward towards you. So you're being asked to surrender to effortlessness. Focus on love and your life, and just really sort of trusting that it is all flowing in for you. And they say, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So you're being asked to go with the flow. Surrender it all to the Creator. Go with the flow. Trust the process of your life. Trust the process. Trust that everything is falling into place in relation to your journey as well, and just let it all flow. So really powerful. And this is what your divine masculine is working on as well, to surrender to effortlessness, to really sort of get to that place where they don't try so hard to be part of the crowd, and they're moving into this awakening, and they're really sort of working on surrendering to moving more into being in flow as well, surrendering to the Creator as they open up to their spiritual path as well. So really, really powerful that has come out. And then the cards that came out for your journey, so there were two cards. The first one is confusion, and it says, all seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So if you're feeling confused, maybe in relation to your journey or your ascension or other areas of your life, it is all part of the journey. We all experience this confusion, not really knowing where we are going sometimes when it comes to our journey. And it is all part of the experience. And you are a truth seeker. You're seeking the truth in relation to your life, where you're truly meant to be, your mission, and all these things. And you're being shown by the angels here that it is okay to experience this, but ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So you're not alone on this journey. Ask the angels to help you and guide you. And that's what your divine masculine is also finding out. As they go through their awakening, they're also realizing they are getting that confusion as well within themselves, but they're being guided as well to ask for help from the angels, from their spirit guides as well. And then the next card that came out is cherish, and it says cherish your relationship. So this is really powerful. This is showing that both you and your divine masculine cherish this relationship. You cherish that love that you have for each other. Even though they may not be saying anything to you in person, but they do cherish this love. And you cherish this love as well. And that is what is going to help to bring you both together, because you have this love that is really important to both of you, that you both cherish. So this is really beautiful. You are going to have the chance of getting together with your divine masculine to really talk about this love that you both share as well. Really beautiful. And the card, there was only one from the manifestation deck that came out, is the full moon in Pisces, and it says forgive. So you're being asked to forgive your divine masculine, to forgive other people, to forgive yourself as well. If there's certain things that you're still holding on to, you're being asked to release those and forgive. let them go, because when you're holding on to those things, they really come in the way of the things that you're trying to manifest into your life, the things that you truly desire, and in the way of your freedom as well. So you're being asked to forgive and let them go, and that is going to help to open up space for you as well. And your divine masculine is also working on forgiving, especially as they're going through their awakening, they're learning a lot of things. They are working on forgiving themselves for the things that happened with you, because they really do cherish this love that you both have. So they're working on forgiving themselves, they're working on forgiving their past, things that may have happened with other people, with their family, other people who've caused them pain in their life. They're working on forgiveness as well, which is what is helping them to move forward towards you as well. And then the cards that came out from your divine masculine. So there were a few cards for this one. I'll just turn them round and then we'll see what your divine masculine is saying. The first one is, I deny my feelings because they scare me. So, if they haven't come forward to tell you how they feel, they've been denying these feelings because they scare them. They had that confusion. There was the card about the confusion. They're trying to work all these things out. And that's why this card has also come out. It's about that confusion. They get into this place of denying their feelings because they get a bit scared about the way that they're feeling, because they know that there is something more when it comes to this love. So they're letting you know that this is why they've been denying their feelings, because they get scared of the way that they feel. But they're also saying, you light me up inside. So even if they do get scared, you light them up inside. They know that there is something amazing about you and about this love, and they do cherish this love as well, and they cherish the way that they feel, and they're saying that you light them up. And they're also saying, I'm feeling overwhelmed by the way I feel about you. So, they are still going through this time of, trying to understand what this love is. That's where the confusion can come in. And, but they are going through their awakening, which is going to help them to really sort of be able to move forward as well. But they are feeling overwhelmed by the way they feel about you. They know that they have all this love for you. That's why the cherish, that relationship card came out, because for them, it truly matters, because they know they've never felt this way before. And then the next cards that came out is, the words won't come out, I need time to open up. So if they haven't said anything, they feel overwhelmed by the way that they feel about you, and they can't just explain it in words. They can't find the right words to explain it. So they're needing time to be able to open up, to sort things out in their own head, in their own mind, and to then be able to open up to speak to you. So they are working on this as they go through their awakening. They need the time to open up to then be able to confront you. And then they're also saying, my partner and I live separate lives. So if you're divine masculine, this won't apply to everyone, but for those whose divine masculine is in a relationship, they're also letting you know that their partner and them lives in a separate, they live separate lives. So, it's just like a living arrangement, but they're not in a relationship, and they want you to know this. And then they're also saying, I am frustrated about my life. So they're frustrated, that they are in this situation. They want their life to change. And, if they're not in a relationship, they're just frustrated about the way things are, and they want their life to change so that they can be with you, because you are the one who lights them up inside. And they're also saying, I'm receiving signs that I belong with you. So, they have all the signs. They're being guided as well by the Creator, by the angels, that they belong with you. And they know this. This is why they cherish this relationship. This is why they're frustrated with where they are with their life right now, because they know that they don't belong there. They belong with you, their divine feminine. So they are wanting you to know this. And to end this, they're also saying, you're the only real thing in my life. So really, really beautiful. They know that you're the only real thing in their life. The life that they are in right now, they just need to get out of it. They want to move away so that they can be able to be free with you, to have that moment, with you, to be able to share that time together, because they cherish this relationship that you have. And they know that you are the only real thing in their life. So really, really powerful messages coming through for pile number 3. In fact, for all 3 three piles, you know, really powerful messages. Your divine masculine is going through an awakening. They are frustrated with their life right now and they want things to change. And this awakening is going to help them to release that confusion, to work more towards, you know, the life that they're truly meant to live, and to make the changes as well that they need to make to move away from the situation or the separate life living that they're having right now. You know, if they're in a karmic situation or whatever the karmic situation that they may be in that is frustrating them, they are going through an awakening that is going to help them to move forward towards, you know, the only real thing in their life, and that is you, their divine feminine. So really powerful messages coming through for all three piles, and really powerful as well because that's what's coming through with the power of this 1111 portal. It's helping your divine masculines in all three piles to move forward towards, you know, to do the things they need to do for themselves to then be able to move forward towards you. I hope you have a great day, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Love, peace, positivity, and light.